Prabhu Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. So continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 9, we have just finished chapter 21. 21 was Descendants of Maharaj Bharat. Now we are going to chapter 22, the descendants of Ajamil. So in descendants of Maharaj Bharat, you also read the glories of Rantidev, Maharaj Rantidev. Right? Okay, now this is descendants of Ajamil. This chapter describes the descendants of Devodas. It also describes Jarasandh, who belonged to the Riksha dynasty, as well as Duryodhan, Arjun, and others. The son of Devodas was Mitrayu, who had 4 sons, one after another: Chavana, Sudas, Sahadev, and Somak. Somak had 100 sons, of whom the youngest was Prashta, from whom Draupad was born. Draupad's daughter was Draupadi, and his sons were headed by Drishtadyumna. Drishtadyumna's son was Drishtaketu. Another son of Ajamid was named Riksha. From Riksha came a son named Samvarana, and from Samvarana came Kuru, the king of Kurukshetra. Kuru had 4 sons: Parikshi, Sudanu, Janu, and Nishad. Among the descendants in the dynasty from Sudanu were Suhotra, Chavana, and Kriti. Kriti and Uparicharvasu. The sons of Uparicharvasu including Brahadratha, Kushamba, Matsya, Pratyagra, and Chedipa, became kings of the Chedi dynasty. In the dynasty from Bradrat came Kushagra, Rishbha, Satyahita, Pushpavan, and Jahu. And from Bradrat, through the womb of another wife, came Jarasan, who was followed by Sadev, Somapi, and Shrutashrava. Parikshi, the son of Kuru, had no sons. Among the descendants of Janu were Suratha, Vidurat, Sarvabhauma, Jayasen, Radhika, Ayutayu, Akrodana, Devatithi, Riksha, Dilipa, and Pratipa. The sons of Pratip were Devapi, Shantanu, and Bhalik. When Devapi retired to the forest, his younger brother Shantanu became the king. Although Shantanu, being younger, was not eligible to occupy the throne, he disregarded his elder brother. Consequently, there was no rainfall for 12 years. Following the advice of the Brahmanas, Shantanu was ready to return the kingdom to Devapi, but by the intrigue of Shantanu's minister, Devapi became unfit to be king. Therefore, Shantanu resumed charge of the kingdom, and rain fell properly during his regime. By mystic power, Devapi still lives in the village known as Kalapagram. In this Kalyug, when the descendants of Som, known as the Chandravamsh, the lunar dynasty, die out, Devapi at the beginning of Satyug will re-establish the dynasty of the moon. The wife of Shantanu named Ganga gave birth to Bhishma, one of the 12 authorities. 2 sons named Chitrangad and Vichitravirya were also born from the womb of Satyavati by the semen of Shantanu, and Vyasadeva was born from Satyavati by the semen of Parashar. Vyasadeva instructed the history of the Bhagavatam to his son Sukadev. Through the womb of the 2 wives and the maidservant of Vichitravirya, Vyasadeva begot Dhritarashtra, Pandu and Vidur. Dhritarashtra had 100 sons, headed by Duryodhan, and one daughter named Dushala. Pandu had 5 sons, headed by Yudhishthir, and each of these 5 sons had one son from Draupadi. The names of these sons of Draupadi were Prativindhya, Shrutasen, Shrutakirti, Shatanika, and Shrutakarma. Besides these 5 sons, by other wives, the Pandavas had many other sons, such as Deva, Gatochka, Gatotkach, Sarvagata, Suhotra, Narmitra, Iravan, Babruvahan, and Abhimanyu. From Abhimanyu, Maharaj Parikshit was born, and Maharaj Parikshit had 4 sons, Janmajaya, Shrutasen, Bhimsen, and Ugrasen. Next, Sukadev Goswami described the future sons of the Pandu family. From Janmajaya, he said, would come a son named Shatanik, and following in the dynasty would be Sahasranika, Ashwamedhaja, Asim Krishna, Nemi Chakra, Chitrarat, Shuchirat, Rishtiman, Sushena, Sunitha, Nrityakshu, Sukhinal, Pariplava, Sunaya, Medhavi, Nripanjay, Durva, Timi, Brahadra, Sudasa, Shatanik, Durdamana, Mahina, Dandapani, Nimi, and Shemak. Sukadeva Goswami then predicted the kings of the Magadh Vamsh or Magadh dynasty. Sahadev, the son of Jarasan, would beget Marjari, and from him would come Shrutashrava. Subsequently, taking birth in the dynasty will be Yutayu, Niramitra, Sunakshatra, Brahatsen, Karmajit, Sutanjay, Vipra, Shuchi, Shema, Suvrata, Dharmasutra, Sama, Dyumatsen, Sumati, Subal, Sunitha, Satyajit, Vishwajit, and Ripunjay. So this was a short summary of this chapter. Let's begin. Text 1, Shri Shukavacha. Mitra Yuscha Devodasaj. Javanas Tatsuto Nripa. Sudasa Sahadevota. Somako Jantu Janmakrit. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Sukadeva Goswami said, O king, the son of Devodas was Mitrayu, and from Mitrayu came 4 sons, named Chyavan, Sudas, Sahadev, and Somak. Somak was the father of Jantu. So the dynasty is going on. All is coming in the lineage of Maharaj Bharat. And this chapter was entitled specifically the dynasty of Ajamit, descendants of Ajamit.
So who is Ajamit means exactly?
Okay, let's go back.
I did yesterday, and he is Mudgal's son.
Ajamit.
Ajamid is
Mudgal.
Mudgal's son. And Mudgal was, you remember, the 2 sons. There was, like, in the last chapter we read, there was Mudgal. He was, जो ब्राह्मण बन गया था, जो एक dynasty हुई. It is in the previous chapter, and it is written from Bharya Shakva. 31, 32, 33. Yeah, this one, 31, 32, 33, down.
This one.
No,
Okay.
there are three, 31, 32, and 33 from last chapter, 21. And usme likha hai, who is Mudgal?
So Mudgal came from a dynasty of Brahmanas known as Maudgalya. Like that, right?
Yeah.
Mudgal came from, so he's also coming, Mudgal is also somehow coming in the same Brahma, Brahmashva Arka, so it's the same dynasty. 12 children. The male child was named Devodas and the female child was named Ahalya.
Yeah, Ahilya's brother, Mudgal.
Male child. Mudgal is Ahilya's father.
Father or
Mudgal,
brother?
mm, male child. So Mudgal is Ahilya's father. Devodas is the son's name. And then what did we hear in this one, Devodas? Yeah, Devodas we just heard. Son, then Devodas' son is Mitrayu. And going on like that. Yeah, Devodas was the boy and Ahilya's. So Devodas is Ahilya's brother.
Brother, yeah. And Mudgal is father.
Mudgal is father.
Mhm.
That's right. And then you're saying who's Ajamid, right? So
Ajamil.
Ajamid
Is I think the
is
other son
Ajamid had the same Nila. Hmm?
You mean like
was
Danti
the
Dev
other
and
son.
Ajamila brothers? No,
Ajamid had a
He could
son.
be like, how they have five sons and then one on one they describe. So he's one of the sons
like
of
that, no?
somebody. Yeah. Here,
Yeah,
Raja Hasti ke teen putra the. It is on
yeah.
21. Hasti.
Brahmanas can count all the descendants of Ajamid. Well, let's see
King
who's
Hasti.
Ajamid. Okay, King
Shipadi,
Hasti.
yeah, King
Yeah,
Hasti.
yeah. He's Hasti's son.
Yeah, King
Ajamid.
Hasti has three sons. So he's one of the eldest sons.
Yeah. And then Ajamid also had the, uh, the descendants, some of his descendants have become Brahmanas also,
Okay.
headed by Priyamid, became Brahmanas. So now we are going to Ajamid's dynasty first, coming from Hasti, right? Okay. Then the son of Devodas, we heard Devodas is Ahilya's brother. Okay, right? Was because the children of Mudgal. Okay. And Tasya Putra Shatam Tesham
Tasya
Tasya putra shatam tesham
Yaviyan Prisataha Sutaha
yaviyan prashata sutaha
Sa Tasma Drupato Jagye
sa tasmat drupato jagni
Sarva Sampat Samanvitaha.
sarva sampat samanvitaha.
So Mark had 100 sons, of whom the youngest was Prishat. From Prishat was born King Drupad, who was opulent in all supremacy. King Drupad. His father's name is Prashat.
And King
So, and
Drupad's daughter is Draupadi.
Draupadi.
Hmm.
That's right. Drupada Draupadi Tasya
Drupada
Drupada
Draupadi
Draupadi tasya
Drishtadyumnadaya Sutaha
drishta yumdumnya nadaya sutaha
Drishtadyumna Drishtaketur
Drishtadyumna Drishtaketur
Bramriya Panchalaka Ime.
Brahmya Panchalaka Imi.
From Maharaj Draupadi was born. Maharaj Draupadi also had many sons, headed by Drishtadyumna. From Drishtadyumna came a son named Drishtaketu. All these personalities are known as descendants of Brahmya, Bharmyashva, Bra, Bharmyashva, Bharmyashva, or as the dynasty of Panchal. Panchal that we heard, that the 5 states. That's why they were called the Panchalas, right? One of the part of this dynasty coming down. In the earlier chapter we heard. Yo
So,
Janmida.
sorry. So Drishtadyumna is Draupadi's son, right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Drishtadyumna is Draupadi's son, yeah. When he did the yagya,
Yeah.
he wanted to kill Dronacharya, he did the yagya. So
Mm.
these two came out, Drishtadyumna and Draupadi.
Draupadi. Okay.
Hmm. Yojamida sutohi anya
Yojamide
rakshaha samvaranastataha
Rakshaka Samvaranasta
tapatyam surya kanyayam
तपस्यां
Tapatyam
सूर्यकन्यायाम्
kurukshetra pati kuruhu
कुरुक्षेत्रे पतिः
Kurukshetrapati
कुरुः
parikshi sudhanurjanur
परीक्षीषु धनुजानु
Parikshitanu
nishadascha kuru sutaha
निशसदश्च
Nishadascha
कुरु
Kuru
सुतः
Sudha
suhotro bhut sudanushas
सुहोत्रो
Suhotro Bhut
भूतदनुष
Sudanushash
chavanotha tata kriti.
चवन
Javanata
ततः
Priti
Another son of Ajamid was known as Raksha. From Raksha came a son named Samvarana, and from Samvarana, through the womb of his wife Tapti, the daughter of the sun god, came Kuru, the king of Kurukshetra. Kuru had 4 sons, Parikshi, Sudhanu, Janu, and Nishad. From Sudhanu, Suhotra was born, and from Suhotra, Chavana, from Chavana, Kriti was born. So Kuru, the Kuru dynasty, the king of Kurukshetra. The king of Kurukshetra is coming from Samvarna. Samvarna and wife Tapati. Tapati is, she's the daughter of sun god. Came Kuru, the king of Kurukshetra, and then he has 4 sons. Vasustasyo paricharo
वसुस्तस्य
Vasudasya
परिचर
Paricharo
Brahadratmukastataha
वृत्रमुखाः
Vrishtamukhastataha
Ushamba Matsya Pratyagra
Ushambamatsya Pratyagra
Chedi Padyascha Chedipaha.
Chedipadyascha Chedipaha
The son of Kriti was Uparichar Vasu, and among his sons, headed by Bradrat, were Kushamba, Matsya, Pratyagra, and Chedipa. All the sons of Uparichar Vasu became rulers of the Chedi state. Pretty. So because there are four, right? Guru has four sons, and then from these, then Sudanu. So this is going on then. Okay, Chedi. Like I think Shishupal would be called this the king of Chedi, right? I think. Yeah.
This
Brahadra.
shows that they're all cousins only somehow. Like,
Yeah,
they come in the
yeah,
same lineage, right?
that's right. Yeah, cousins. Brahadrathat Kushagro Bhut.
Brihadratat Kushagro
Rishabhastasya Tatsutaha.
Rishabhastasya Tatsutaha
Jagye Satyahito Patyam.
Jaggi Satyahitopati
Pushpavams Tatsuto Jahuhu.
Pushpavam Tatsuto
From Brahadrat, Kushagra was born. From Kushagra, Rishbha. How will we say Rishab? Rishab. From Rishab, Satyahit. The son of Satyahit was Pushpavan, and the son of Pushpavan was Jahu. Anyasyam api bharyayam.
Anyasyam api bharyayam
Bharyayam
Shakale dve brahadrathat.
Shakali Dve Brihadratat
Ye matra bahir utsrishte.
ye
Ye
matra
Matra Bahi Utsrishti
Jaraya chabi sandhite.
jaraya cha
Chabi Sandite
Jiva jiveti kritantya.
jiva jiveti
Jiveti
kritantya
Kritanya
Jarasandho bhavatsutaha.
jarasandho
Jarasandho
bhavatsutaha.
Bhavatsutaha
Through the womb of another wife, Brahadrat begot two halves of a son. When the mother saw those two halves, she rejected them. But later a she-demon named Jara playfully joined them and said, "Come to life, come to life." Thus the son named Jarasandh was born. So this is how he was born, Jarasandh. Two halves, not born as a normal one baby. And then the mother threw them. Somehow demon found, and she joined the child together. That's why she's called. That's why he's called Jara. She was called Jara. Okay, and his father is Brahadrat. Okay, so we'll stop here.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone wanted to add anything? Some comments? Okay, now we're just reading the names, the dynasty, right?
Yeah.
Continue reading
Some
tomorrow.
familiar names.
I'm sorry.
Like this time, some familiar names. A
Yeah.
little familiar names are there now.
Yeah. That's
Like
right.
Caitaniya, we know, we have read in the beginning of like how we know Chediraj was there, the king. He had the
Yeah.
son, right? So that was the
Yeah, and
Krishna's
like
Bua, Fufaji. Chediraj was Krishna's Fufaji because she had the son, I'm forgetting the name, जिनको कृष्ण ने मारा था, 100 mistake,
Shishupal.
Shishupal, yes.
Shishupal.
So he was Fufaji of
Yeah.
Krishna. So they are very familiar setting now, familiar names and familiar setting a little.
Yeah. Yeah, a little. Yeah. That's
And they're
right.
all like Krishna's cousins and all. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow related, right?
Yeah, somehow they're related. Wow.
Mm.
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking they're so lucky, like that Krishna came in at that time and they were there at least, and their name is there. So they are really great people. It's not that
Yeah.
anyone's name will come in that way. So they're already great
Yeah.
that they were born in this time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take part in Krishna's pastimes. No? Like ordinary, not ordinary person can take part in his pastimes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhaktavinda ki jai.